everybody. My name is Cassie McQueen, and I'm the Executive Director at Saving Grace. Thank you again for joining us on Fridays for our weekly updates. If you've tuned in past weeks, you know we've kind of talked about what we're seeing in the community and what local law enforcement is seeing in the community. Last week, I was here and I said, we haven't really seen an increase in calls or needs yet. Let me tell you, that changed this week. Our team has been very busy looking at shelter calls coming in, many more calls on our helpline coming in, and a lot of calls coming in through our LAP line. That's our lethality assessment program in partnership with Bend PD. What we're finding is that people are reaching out. I think as things are starting to open up again, as survivors have been in isolation with their abusers for so long, they are reaching out. So what I am excited to say is if you haven't had an opportunity to reach out to us, our chat line is going live on Monday, May 18th. Now this chat feature is one that you can do through any kind of digital platform. So whether it's your computer, your tablet, or your smartphone, you head over to saving-grace.org/chat. We've got information in there about how it works and what you need, but essentially anybody who's seeking emotional safety, who needs information about local resources, or wants to start to safety plan can reach out Monday through Friday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. And we will have advocates manning that chat line available to go back and forth with you, talk about what options are and provide resources. Now, as we're seeing this increased need and potential increased volume to our chat line, I just want to share that our hours may change in the future. We're starting out slow Monday through Friday from 1 to 4, but we'll assess the need and come back with you come back with more updates and see how we can make sure that technology is available and accessible to survivors. So thank you to our partners who have reached out. Thanks to our incredible team who has gotten this chat line up. And again, if you're interested in utilizing it or sharing it as a resource, please head over to our website. I also wanted to share that we've got a special event coming up next week. It's our Drive Up to Support Families. So it's going to be based in Bend on Thursday, May 21st from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. And what we know is that domestic violence has the potential to increase and, become more severe during this pandemic. So what we want to do is provide resources to families. So this is a drive-up giveaway. We actually have a kind of a path mapped out where you just have to drive up to our administrative offices here in Bend. And we'll provide 100 families with bags that have unique resources. If you're looking here on our website, you can see you'll come to the backside of our offices on Milwaukee, and our team will be ready to bring out a bag to you. We'll have masks ready, but just want to make sure that we're supporting families during this time and providing some really important resources. If you've got questions or need more information, head over to our website and you can find more there. In other exciting news, we're looking for interns. Saving Grace has a pretty robust counseling program where we provide free and confidential counseling services to survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault. We're really proud to offer clinical counseling internships to graduate students who are completing their master's level program. You can see right here on our website, it's got more information about what we're doing. It's trauma-informed therapeutic services to people who really need it. If you're interested in this internship, if you're a graduate student who wants to learn more, please reach out to Barb. She's our counseling center manager, and we would love to have you join us for our next cohort of counseling center interns. Although speaking of Barb, Ryan, is she our next feature in our Community Voices?
That she is, Cassie, that she is. Would you like to see a little teaser of what that interview looks like?
Oh, that would be great. I actually haven't seen this yet at all.
Here we go.
For me, being at Saving Grace is the opportunity is such an honor to work with survivors is because it may not be climbing a mountain. It may not be somebody's summits. I had a client who was able to go to the Social Security office and get a social security card with her maiden name on it, and celebrated by going to get a coffee, because it took everything for her to be able to do that. And, you know, for some people, the bow is making the phone call. The bow is coming in person, you know, talking to an advocate, or gosh, you know, counseling.
It's fire season again.
So just to kind of clue you in on what she's talking about there, is we were discussing right before that how our services, our programs, there's no bow. It's not a program where someone can come in and 1 month looks like this and then next month looks like that, and a year later everything's great. So that's what we were talking about. And then Barb had this really great perspective about how there's the small wins, there's the little bows, the little successes, and then she gave that example of the client going and you know, getting her social security card with her maiden name. So I loved it. Barb's fantastic. And that will be up later today on both podcast options and YouTube.
Oh, that's great. Well, if you haven't checked out our new Community Voices podcast, please head over to our website. You can check it out on Apple Podcasts, I believe. And we're trying to get voices from our community, whether it's, you know, our counseling center manager, Barb. We had a therapist, Tyler, on last week, and we're continuing to work with community members to bring their perspective and share about what this important work is here in Central Oregon.
Yeah, we have 2 more lined up. One is with an individual who works for the county, who's going to share her personal expertise after 30 years of experience. And then another one after that, a gentleman who works and oversees probation. So they both have a very, very different perspectives about what we do.
Nice. Well, finally, I want to say a big thank you. You know, we've talked about the incredible support that our community has provided, which has been essential in making sure that Saving Grace can continue to provide safety, hope, and healing to survivors during this crazy time that we're all in. So first and foremost, I want to thank the Oregon Women's Foundation for providing us vital funds to their COVID relief program. These funds are flexible and they're going to be sent directly to our organization to make sure that we can continue operations at this time. You guys know that we're seeing an increase in need now and that the need could continue to go up. So we're really, really thankful to the Oregon Women's Foundation for giving us COVID-19 funds. I also want to send a shout out to the Claybo Foundation and Nancy Pease. They're incredible supporters of ours, and thank you for giving us a recent grant. Again, we so appreciate you supporting our vital work and making sure that we can continue this in the future. And finally, I want to thank Lori DiCarlo. This is a new partnership where proceeds came back to Saving Grace, and we just want to say thank you so much for supporting us at this time.
We also have one more. This one's pretty fun. I didn't know about this until donation came in, but there's this website. The Zoom menu is blocking, sorry. supportbendbusiness.com. It's pretty cool. You should check it out. They pick a different nonprofit weekly and they donate 10% of proceeds of sales that week. So it's started by Leapin' Lizards. So we actually got this nice note with the donation of $719 from Leapin' Lizards. And then on top of that, for the drive-through giveaway that Cassie mentioned that's taking place next week, Leapin' Lizards donated toys for those bags for families. So they've really gone above and beyond for us, and we so appreciate it. So check out that website, supportbendbusiness.com.
Thanks, Ryan. What a fantastic partnership and fantastic support. Well, if you've got any other questions, know that we'll take them in the future. You can send them in on the chat below or send them in ahead of time. Again, if you're interested in learning more about our chat line that's opening on Monday, May 18th, or our Drive Up Family Giveaway on Thursday, May 21st, please head over to our website. In the meantime, stay safe, and thank you guys for supporting Saving Grace.